Right then, part 2 of the little addition to the DIY spot in my backyard. I'm going to add a little tiny flat bank, and then a little lacquered edged curb up on the top there. I'm going to form it all, shuttering round. Nice 100mm depth at least on the joint here, so that will get a good solid fill of concrete. Couple of gauges in there. I mean, this isn't going to take anywhere near as much as a puppy on the end there, because it's not really having a platform as such. So I'm just probably going to chuck another couple in there, start building the back end of it up. Okay, as you can see, you've got a few more gauges of gear in there, and it's starting to stand proud of the level in some spots. So I'm just going to give it a quick rule off now, just to start filling it in. The gear's going to, this top section with the curb, I'm just going to let the rest of it go off a bit and then put some slightly firmer gear in. Okay, so giving it a rough float off, a rough rule off. You don't want to play around with it too much, because it's just going to start drawing all the water to the surface, and it's going to start slumping down. So basically going to let that sit now for a little bit before I give it any more work. As you can see, it's all pretty full up now. I've just put that little trim across the top there just to support this edge of a curb, and as it starts to firm up, I'll neaten up this back edge as well, with an edging trowel. But yeah, it's just pretty wet now, so I just need to let it sit for a bit, let some of the fat and the water rise to the surface before I do the last little bit. You can see I've just been neatening up the edges using my edging trowel, and just along here just working it back and forth with my concrete trowel. Obviously I'll nip this little straight edge off in a bit once it's firmed up, but you can see up on the top it's still wet as anything. But just keep neatening up these edges as the water comes to the surface, and then walk away from a bit and leave it for a bit, and then go back. We're not too far off now. You can still see that there's the water coming. I mean, this little lip section, I think I'm just going to have to leave this bit of shuttering on tonight, and then just rub brick the edge in the morning when it's gone off. But you see these little gaps here, these little, get a bit of fat, drag it down, and then you start to fill those last little bits. Ooh, it's nearly done, look. Slasher. Been working my way along, giving it a little tap tap, try and get the last little air bubbles out. We want this to be as nice as we can, all solid. Already you can see all the water running out there. can also use like a SDS drill or something just to buzz at it. That'll do the same. Okay, I've taken this bit of shuttering off the front. As you can see, there's just a little edge I just need to clean up and address. Tiny bit there that just needs a bit of messing about with, but it's nice, you know, still a bit of moisture to it, so it shouldn't be a problem. Morning's here. Just taking all the shuttering off. Nice and clean around the edges.